Joe Satriani stands as one of the most revered figures in the world of guitar, a musician whose talent and dedication have inspired countless others. Known for his extraordinary technical skill, melodic sensibility, and innovative approach to instrumental rock, Satriani's music transcends genres and generations. Born in 1956 in Westbury, New York, he discovered his passion for music at a young age, a spark ignited by the death of Jimi Hendrix. From that moment, Satriani committed himself fully to the guitar, practicing relentlessly and pursuing excellence with unmatched focus. While his influence as a teacher shaped future rock icons, his personal journey was marked by struggle, solitude, and perseverance. Beyond the acclaim, awards, and legendary performances lies a deeply human story of dedication, resilience, and the sacrifices required to create art that truly resonates. Satriani's life reflects the intertwining of talent, discipline, and the enduring pursuit of musical expression. Early musical inspiration. Joe Satriani's love for music began in childhood, a passion that was fueled by the tragic loss of his musical idol Jimi Hendrix. This event left a profound mark on him, instilling both a sense of wonder and a deep emotional connection to the power of music. From that point on, he dedicated himself entirely to the guitar, spending countless hours practicing and exploring the instrument's potential. His early experiences were not simply about learning techniques, but about discovering how music could express the nuances of human emotion. The guitar became both a companion and a means of communicating feelings that words could not convey. Satriani's focus and determination during these formative years laid the foundation for his future mastery, demonstrating that true artistry requires both inspiration and relentless effort. This period also highlighted the early sacrifices he made, as childhood play and typical social pursuits often gave way to long hours of practice, signaling the beginning of a life devoted to musical excellence. Formative years and relentless practice. In his formative years, Satriani's commitment to the guitar was unwavering. While other children pursued hobbies or social activities, he immersed himself in the study of music, exploring every aspect of sound, technique, and composition. His dedication was driven by a desire not merely to play, but to reach the pinnacle of musical expression. Long hours of practice, repetition, and experimentation became the cornerstone of his growth as an artist. This phase of his life also involved learning about discipline, patience, and resilience, as progress often required perseverance through frustration and setbacks. Satriani's focus was not on fame or recognition, but on the pursuit of perfection and the ability to communicate through music. These early years shaped his identity as both a musician and a teacher, instilling values of dedication, meticulousness, and a profound respect for the craft. They exemplify how mastery is built upon consistent effort, emotional investment, and a lifelong commitment to learning and growth. Teaching and early influence. Before achieving fame as a performer, Satriani worked as a guitar teacher in California, quietly shaping the next generation of rock legends. Among his students were future icons such as Steve Vai, Kirk Hammett, and Larry Lalonde, each of whom would carry elements of his teachings into their own musical journeys. Through teaching, Satriani not only shared technical knowledge, but also imparted lessons in creativity, discipline, and musical philosophy. This role allowed him to influence the sound of rock indirectly while simultaneously honing his own understanding of music. Teaching became a platform for experimentation and reflection, reinforcing his approach to composition and performance. It also demonstrated his generosity and commitment to nurturing talent. Despite the challenges of making ends meet financially and balancing personal ambitions, Satriani's work as a mentor showcased his ability to inspire and shape others. These experiences reinforce the importance of patience, empathy, and clarity in communication, qualities that would continue to define both his artistry and his interactions with the wider music community. Struggles and sacrifices. While teaching provided stability, Satriani faced significant challenges in pursuing his own music. Financial constraints, self-doubt, and industry skepticism made the path to recognition difficult. Labels were uncertain about instrumental rock's commercial viability, and many questioned whether a guitarist without vocals could succeed. These years demanded resilience and faith in his vision, as he balanced financial survival with creative ambition. The personal sacrifices were substantial, involving long hours, physical exhaustion, and emotional strain. Satriani's story during this period highlights the tension between practical necessities and artistic dedication. Despite limited support, he refused to compromise his musical identity, demonstrating that integrity and perseverance often require difficult choices. His journey underscores the reality that success in the arts is rarely immediate, and that enduring commitment to craft can be a deeply personal, sometimes isolating endeavor. These struggles ultimately strengthened his resolve and prepared him for the breakthroughs that would later define his career. Breakthrough with Surfing with the Alien. In 1987, Satriani's career reached a turning point with the release of Surfing with the Alien. The album showcased his technical brilliance, melodic creativity, and emotional depth, quickly establishing him as a pioneering figure in instrumental rock. Tracks like Always With Me, Always With You, and Satch Boogie captured audiences with their energy, complexity, and accessibility. The album's success was the result of years of preparation, relentless practice, and personal investment, both financial and emotional. Satriani poured himself into every aspect of the project, often pushing himself to exhaustion to achieve the sound he envisioned. Surfing with the Alien not only solidified his reputation, but also validated the legitimacy of instrumental guitar music in a commercial context. This milestone reflects the culmination of years of perseverance, teaching, and dedication. It also illustrates the profound satisfaction and recognition that can result from sustained effort while highlighting the personal sacrifices that often accompany artistic achievement. The album remains a defining moment in his career and a benchmark in guitar history, artistic vision, and instrumental expression. Central to Satriani's appeal is his commitment to instrumental expression. He emphasizes conveying emotion, storytelling, and atmosphere without relying on vocals. This artistic vision has defined his style and set him apart from many contemporaries, but it also contributed to periods of isolation from mainstream audiences. Instrumental music demands that every note communicate meaning, a challenge that Satriani embraced with both skill and passion. His dedication to this approach demonstrates a profound respect for the art form and a desire to push boundaries. By focusing on pure musical expression, he has inspired countless musicians and listeners to appreciate the nuances of melody, technique, and emotional resonance. Satriani's insistence on maintaining artistic integrity, even when it complicated commercial success, underscores his commitment to authenticity and his belief in the transformative power of music. This approach reflects the emotional depth and philosophical grounding that underlie his work. Life on tour and physical challenges. Years of touring and performing placed significant physical demands on Satriani as relentless schedules and long shows tested his endurance. He experienced chronic pain and fatigue, common challenges for musicians whose work requires intense physical coordination and stamina. Additionally, hearing difficulties presented a unique and ironic struggle for an artist whose life revolves around sound. These physical challenges were compounded by the emotional strain of constant travel, performance pressure, and maintaining creativity under tight schedules. Satriani's perseverance despite these obstacles demonstrates resilience, discipline, and love for his craft. It also humanizes the life of a touring musician, revealing the often unseen effort behind performances that appear effortless. By continuing to play, teach, and compose, he exemplifies how dedication and passion can overcome significant personal hurdles while highlighting the importance of self-care, adaptation, and mindfulness in sustaining a long artistic career. Solitude and emotional experience. Despite worldwide acclaim, Satriani's personal life has often been marked by solitude. Unlike many rock stars who thrive on public attention and lifestyle excesses, he has chosen a quieter, more introspective path. This lifestyle reflects both his personality and the demands of his craft, which require focus, emotional depth, and sustained attention. Satriani has spoken about moments when he felt misunderstood, as audiences loved his music but rarely fully saw the person behind it. This sense of emotional isolation adds complexity to his story, illustrating that artistic brilliance can coexist with personal vulnerability. It highlights the tension between public recognition and private experience, reminding us that success and admiration do not always equate to personal fulfillment. Satriani's ability to navigate this solitude while continuing to create art underscores his resilience and emotional intelligence, showing that true commitment to craft often involves balancing visibility, privacy, and personal well-being. Commitment to perfection. A defining characteristic of Satriani's career is his relentless pursuit of perfection. Every note, phrase, and composition receives meticulous attention, reflecting both technical mastery and emotional precision. This dedication has earned him respect from peers and fans alike, but has also demanded sacrifices in terms of time, energy, and personal comfort. The drive for excellence demonstrates a deep understanding of the artist's responsibility to their audience and to themselves. Satriani's perfectionism is not about ego, but about honoring the music, pushing boundaries, and exploring the expressive potential of his instrument. This commitment underpins his entire body of work, influencing performance, composition, and teaching. It serves as a reminder that artistry is an ongoing process, requiring persistence, self-critique, and a willingness to exceed expectations. By consistently seeking refinement and innovation, Satriani exemplifies the dedication necessary to achieve lasting impact and create work of enduring emotional resonance. Influence and mentorship. Beyond his personal achievements, Satriani's impact on other musicians is immense. Through teaching, collaboration, and inspiration, he has shaped the careers of some of rock's most prominent guitarists. His mentorship extends beyond technical instruction, encompassing guidance in musical philosophy, discipline, and artistic integrity. Satriani's approach highlights the importance of passing knowledge forward and nurturing emerging talent. He demonstrates that influence is not limited to performance, but also includes the cultivation of creativity, confidence, and passion in others. By shaping the next generation of musicians, he ensures that his values and approach to music continue to resonate long after individual performances or recordings. This legacy reflects a profound understanding of community, collaboration, and the responsibilities of artists to support and inspire those who follow, emphasizing that the true measure of success extends beyond personal accolades to the positive impact on others. Resilience through adversity. Throughout his life, Satriani has faced both personal and professional challenges, including financial uncertainty, physical strain, and emotional isolation. Yet his resilience has allowed him to continue creating, performing, and teaching. He embodies the principle that dedication and passion can sustain an artist through difficult periods, transforming hardship into growth and creative output. Satriani's ability to persevere highlights the intersection of discipline, emotional intelligence, and love for the craft. Rather than seeking recognition or reward, his focus remains on the intrinsic fulfillment derived from music. This resilience is a central theme of his life and career, offering inspiration to both musicians and admirers. It reminds us that the pursuit of art is rarely linear or easy, but persistence, integrity, and commitment can lead to profound achievement and fulfillment. His journey demonstrates that endurance is as important as talent in the pursuit of excellence. The human side of a guitar legend. While Satriani is celebrated for his extraordinary talent, his story is also deeply human. Behind every performance, there is a man who has sacrificed, struggled, and endured to create beauty. His life reminds us that the brilliance of an artist is inseparable from their personal experiences, challenges, and emotional depth. Satriani's humility, dedication, and resilience reveal a figure whose greatness is rooted not only in skill, but also in character. By understanding the human side of his story, fans and fellow musicians gain insight into the emotional and personal commitment required to sustain a career at the highest level. His journey is a testament to the intertwining of talent, perseverance, and integrity, illustrating that the creation of art is both a professional endeavor and a profoundly personal expression of the human spirit. Legacy and enduring impact. Joe Satriani's legacy is defined by both his music and the influence he has had on generations of musicians. His pioneering work in instrumental rock, combined with his mentorship and unwavering dedication to his craft, ensures that his contributions will resonate for decades. Satriani's story demonstrates that lasting impact is built not only on technical skill, but also on character, integrity, and the ability to inspire others. His life embodies the balance of artistic excellence, personal sacrifice, and commitment to expression. Beyond accolades and commercial success, Satriani's influence endures in the artists he has mentored the listeners he has moved, and the standards he has set for musicianship. His journey reminds us that greatness in art is inseparable from humanity, and that enduring impact arises from passion, perseverance, and the courage to remain true to one's vision. Music as therapy and purpose for Satriani. Music is more than performance or career. It is a source of solace and personal fulfillment. He has often described playing as a form of therapy, a way to transcend daily challenges, stress, and emotional weight. This connection to his craft highlights the deep personal meaning behind each note and composition. Music offers him a sense of presence, focus, and emotional release, underscoring the therapeutic power of artistic expression. It also reinforces his enduring commitment to creativity, even in the face of physical and emotional challenges. Satriani's approach reflects the universal truth that art is not only for audiences, but also for the artists, serving as a medium to process experience, cultivate joy, and maintain balance. His dedication to music as both profession and personal refuge exemplifies the intimate relationship between life, emotion, and creative expression. Quiet brilliance and lasting inspiration. Joe Satriani's story is a testament to quiet brilliance. He has achieved legendary status not through flamboyance or controversy, but through dedication, integrity, and mastery of his instrument. His influence extends far beyond commercial success, reaching into the hearts of students, listeners, and fellow musicians. By committing fully to his craft and living authentically, Satriani demonstrates that enduring achievement in art is built on passion, discipline, and emotional depth. His journey inspires others to pursue their own creative paths with courage, patience, and integrity. The beauty of his legacy lies not only in the music he has created, but in the values he embodies: humility, perseverance, and the power of focused devotion. Satriani's life reminds us that true greatness in art is both human and transcendent, and that the quiet dedication of one individual can resonate across generations.